Yay. Okay. Hello again. All right, I just went out of the app, the Streamlabs, and came back in. So I'm so glad it's working. It was really like, oh, come on. But I guess sometimes you gotta have hard stuff, hey Don, in your life to appreciate when it does work. All right. Yeah, I've actually been wrestling with this camera, which is right here, this morning. So I guess it won round one, but I have won round two. Yes, thank you. All right. I am working on a picture in, it is Kingdom of Curious Creatures. Surprise, surprise. We thought you'd never work in that, Leslie. This is my fourth picture in this book. And I'm like, I'm going to neglect all the other things I'd planned to do just to work on this one. I got to clean up some stuff here. Okay. I'm watching, I wonder. That's weird. Okay. I was going to say, is it going to mess me up again? Scarlet, like, okay. I keep looking at it, making sure it's moving. That's funny. Yeah, that's funny. All right. I think these impromptu things are helping me decide what time of day and what day. Hey, View. Yay. Deciding on what day and what time of day to do a live stream and maybe kind of get a little niche in there where no one else is on, but I mean that I watch. Sometimes Nico comes on and around this time of day, maybe a little bit later. So if she pops in here and says I'm about to go live, I'll probably end it. But anyhow, so what I've been doing on this one is watching Chris Ching's, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Watching her tutorial on this, and instead of using Prismacolors, or all Prismacolors, I started to use convert the Arctics pencils to convert to the Arctic pencils and then use that. Oh, you're going shopping? Oh, I went shopping on Amazon a little bit ago, and I was, 30 minutes just went just like that. Sometimes it's an hour, depending on the time of day. So, I went to the Walmart yesterday and to get some stationery stuff, and I decided to go into the clothes section, and none of it appealed to me at all. It's like whoever picks their clothes or their styles that they're gonna choose was just missing the mark that day. Missing the mark. Anyway, I lose my train a lot, so if I see something y'all are talking about and then I change subjects, you might have to help me get back on my train. Chris Chang, that's right. I was doing Chris Chang, yeah. I know there was something else I was doing too, but of course I'm not going to remember. I'm just glad my video's working. Okay, so yeah, I converted the Prismacolor into the Artex. Now, some aren't perfectly matched, and some just do not exist, which is fine. When I'm doing I guess I can do a couple of, I don't know what you call it, just things that I do, if y'all want to see that. I was putting all of my projects in this little book, and I even made a table of contents, and I just kept going, and then I switched to something bigger that I made out of a bunch of let's see if I can zoom out a little bit, a bunch of these little manila notebooks called Fila, and then I just put rings on it, and that was okay for a little bit, but then I decided, oh yeah, let me go back. So this is what I wrote it on, and I took this one out. Hey, howdy, Shannon. So I was just talking about different things I'm doing. Oh, look here. So I decided to go ahead and get this because I saw enough videos. I thought, yeah, I think maybe I can work this. I can do this. And I got it yesterday, or I actually got it Saturday, but haven't worked in it until yesterday because I wasn't sure what I wanted to do with it. And I was looking at videos to see what other people did, and that gave me ideas. And the first mark on it was probably the hardest to do. Thanks. Because, you know, it's a clean blank slate, right? And then you gotta do something. I think the first thing I did though was put these on. These are some little sparkly, sparkly tabs. They're called Ultra Tab. I just went to the Walmart and got these. They had different kinds, but I liked the sparkly, of course. And they let's show you. So you can see here, I don't know if you can see that. It's wider, but you can actually write on that. The one I kind of wanted was the one that just sat on the edge, but I didn't like the color so much, so I went ahead and got this one, since you can write on it anyway. And then I kind of decided on what I wanted to put in there. I've got one for the index, and I've already changed one from Podcast to Whips, and I made one over here, Ideas, which I'm not certain about that one. Project Notes. This, I really wasn't sure what to call it, and this is where I'm going to be putting these. All I can think of was Project Notes. I've got calendar in here. Oh, you can see it. You just push it down if you don't want to see that. It doesn't matter to me. And I might put a few more in the middle here. So in January, I put my to-dos and my hashtags. And hey, look here, Shannon, look, you're in my book. See, you're on Mondays. And one other day, you can tell me what other day you're on and I can put that in there. And Tanya's on Monday night, so isn't that cool? Goals and ideas over here. I'm not sure. I may switch that. Books that I bought that month. I'm kind of hoping it's just one a month, but you never know. You've been booked in Friday. Okay. Thursday. Yeah. Thursday, and Tanya's on Monday and Friday. All right. Look here. I'm going to write you in. Shannon. And Tanya's on Friday. Emily's on Friday also. So I'm going to put her down here. And I'll just redo that. This paper it's got some tooth to it, but it is the, you know, Amazon paper. It's not that bad, really. I mean, I don't mind it. I'm just excited to have this. Emily is Wednesday morning. Okay, I'll put Emily down here. Oh, she must be going to come on soon. Connie's Tuesday and Thursday, okay. Thanks for letting me know that. Yeah, I know she's right after you on Thursday. All right. Oh, gosh. My days have been off already from last week before, but this week especially because we had Taco Tuesday on Monday, because Tuesday is when some kind people from my father-in-law's church are going to bring over some food for him, and he shares it with us because they always send so much. So I'm thinking I already had my Taco Tuesday, so it's Wednesday. Yeah. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Not a problem. Yeah, see, I was going to film, I don't know if y'all noticed, I did a part 1 of books, completed pages for the year, and I was going to film those other ones today. Yeah, I really am always off. I mean, I have to stop and look at my watch. Okay, it's Tuesday. See, it says it's Tuesday right there. Yay. All right. Where was I? Books that I bought. This is probably too much space for those things, but that's all right. And coloring bag. What I said I was going to color. So I got to probably go look at my video, because I don't remember. And then on this side, it's going to be finished pages. And I just kind of ignore some of that stuff. I like this one because I can write the book and then make a little check mark thing, because I might have a couple of pictures in the book. All right, now then you've got all the days, or months. Compendium. I left Cart Supply Resources because Art Supply, I don't know. See, it looks like Cart. I'm not sure I'll use this, but this I know I'll use. The wish list techniques, I'm not sure I'll use. Maybe books. Definitely I want to list all the books that I have, because sometimes I forget. Hashtags, okay. There's the whips instead of podcasts. websites. I'm sure I have a lot. I just haven't written those down. YouTube channels. Going to put Shannon and everybody in there. Ideas. I tried to do the swirly thing that she did here. Not very good. Just idea. I don't know. Just stuff that I might think of. I just don't know. And okay, there's project notes. Is there another name that I could call this besides project notes? It doesn't really matter, but I really was trying to come up with something that wasn't really long, like what I used on a certain page. I mean, that's too long to write on these little tabs. So I think project notes, I know what it is, and it makes sense to me. That's the other thing, and it had to make sense. Now, I won't be writing on these anymore, but I wanted to put these in the book. And what I'll be doing, see, here's the fall wreath that I finished. I'm going to fold those up like that. And then they can fit really well on there. Or I could just put them in like this. Put a little piece of tape up. Maybe I could do that. And then all this part here that is supposed to be creative planner, I am just going to devote this to this kind of thing. Writing down what is in each thing. Oh yeah, back over here in the calendar part. I think maybe it was going to be on this page. Yeah. I'm going to write down what I did. Wait a minute. No, I'm going to write it here. I want to write down what page it was, or what book, what page or page name, the date I started and the date I finished, maybe an inspiration, if I've got one, what pencils I used, something like that. So, yeah. This one, I think I was going to do that here, but I'm not sure. I really don't know what all I'm going to need. I just started with what made sense to me to start. And over here, I've got my to-dos. I showed you that. All right, then the last part, instead of doing swatch charts, which I've already got that, and I've also got little books. This is just going to be combos. I may not write on the black part, I'm not sure. But yeah, this is just going to be full of combos. I might do combos in the actual. Anyhow, so when I'm doing a what I finished this month, all I have to do is look at the month and look at the finished pages, and then go back to little project notes, which will be in order of finished. I did start a book deal on this one. See, I've got all the Kingdom books. I'm probably not going to do every single book, but I wanted to do some of them. And probably look back here, because I'll probably put the date, you know, up here, the month that I used it, and then it'll be so much easier to navigate. But that is what I did with my Color Companion book, Creative Companion. So I'm glad y'all like that. I get off on tangents really bad, so y'all keep me straightened up. All right, we're using, what was I using? Scarlet Lake. Of course, now I can't find it. There it is. I would show you another thing, but I'll wait a little bit, since this is kind of really what I was going to do. But I'll give you a hint. See that number? Oh, let me zoom you down. Okay, now I'm just going to go over this with the Scarlet Lake. Mainly I just mixed Prismas and Artex pencils on this one. Puppy, what are you fussing at? Okay, I'm gonna switch hands. It's hard for me to color and talk at the same time, so I thought I'd talk a little bit first. I'm thinking, how did I go from Chris Chang launching into what I did with my book? I might cut that. Am I recording? Yeah. I might make a short video on that, you know, just go and edit it out and post that. Maybe adding a little more. It bugs me to go out of the lines. I know it's okay, but it still bugs me. All right. Now we're back to Black Raspberry. There is not a good Black Raspberry where are you, Black Raspberry? Oh gosh, I was hiding. There is not a Black Raspberry conversion to Artex, so I just am using that. And so far, these work well together. She gets so detailed in her stuff. It is a challenge. Of course, I'm not going to do exactly the same thing she's doing, but because she's just super awesome. But I'm going to give it a try. I think okay. What are y'all working on this morning? I hesitate turning the page because I don't want to get out of frame, but I've got to turn the page in order to keep my hand from shaking. Oh, the question was, what are you working on? Because it's something everybody asks in their videos. What are you working on? Tell me, what are you working on? I got quiet because nobody was talking. Maybe you're all concentrating. What is she going to do next? Why is she going over this? Okay. Was it this one? Okay, what is Perilyn? 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 Pearline. Pearline. Maybe it's supposed to be Pearline. It sounds like laundry and purging my library. Oh yeah, is that going all right? I was envisioning you and your 6 bookcases with all those pictures, sorry, all those books. You might have some picture books, I don't know. Sometimes I wonder why a word will come out that I didn't mean to say. I mean, not like a bad word, but my brain's like that. Yes, I can read words too. Well, I'll tell you, I don't read a book very often. I do listen to a lot of books, and the reason is that I've got this problem in my head where I guess it's neurological. I start to read and I get dizzy. I've got something called disembarkation syndrome, and it comes back ever so often. I can read like short little things. Okay, what's next? This one. But not, we don't know what I'm doing. But not long things. Like, I used to love to read commentaries and notes on Bible notes, so like that. And I can't do it. So I just have to I kind of wish that Chris Ching would do one whole flower instead of parts, because when I go look at the parts, then I forget what I did. Thanks. Okay, did that. Now I'm going to do this. But I guess it would take too long for watching, but I think that's what I'd like if I could change anything. I mean, her stuff is amazing, so I'm not too bothered. Oh yeah, I was supposed to do laundry today. Shannon, do you have a set time to do laundry, like a certain day, or you just do it whenever it needs to be done? My mother-in-law, who passed recently, she had 2 days where she did laundry. I think clothes she did one day, and towels and sheets and things she did another day. Which I suppose is fine. I mean, she liked to be organized like that. But I can't bring myself to looking at the picture I'm trying to do. I just something I haven't been able to do. I guess it bugs me to have, like, oh, it's Tuesday, I better do the laundry, you know, that kind of thing. But it's probably a good thing if I did do it that way. All right, what did I say pale vermilion was? Oh, pale vermilion is pale vermilion, huh? It's the same name. I just gotta find it. Carmine. Perline. Perline. That's what it sounds like. Perline, what are you doing, Perline? 22, which I should have out. 29, 22, 22, pale vermilion, sure enough. So next, when I do these other flowers, which are the same, I'm probably gonna just do all the leaves, all the petals at once. That way I won't forget what I'm doing. Now we're back to Scarlet Lake. Okay, see you later. Tuesday mornings, okay. Sounds good. When I was growing up, my mom and dad didn't have a washer and dryer. We went to the laundromat. And it was always fun for me as a child because I liked those little the carts. I thought they were so neat. They're baskets on long wheels. Well, not long wheels, but like a basket shelf on wheels, and it had this neat little arching, what do you call it? Clothes holder bar thing. I've never had to describe that, so I just stopped and think, okay, what is it? It's like a basket on wheels that's tall. Anyhow, for some reason those were entertaining, and I don't think I ever complained about having to go to the laundromat. Come on, Leslie, let's go do the laundry. Let's go to the laundromat. And to this day, I like the smell of a laundromat. It would be quicker in a way to just do laundry. Sorry, I told you I had trouble doing that. Yeah. It would be easier to do the laundry, I think, but then, you know, it would cost. Since we have our washer and dryer, I don't guess I need to do that. But washer and dryer, just it takes longer because you can just do one load at a time. I guess it's not a big deal. It's just, you know, it's kind of nice to get it all done at once. is you start all your washes, and then when you're done, you put them all in a separate little dryer, and in no time at all, it's all done. Whereas here, you just gotta wait. This is Scarlet Lake again. Thought we were done with Scarlet Lake. Oh, indigo. Okay. So I got my little charts here, and I found out that when you laminate it, it kind of fades it just a little bit. So I have to, you know, it's fine when I'm picking colors just from the one set, but going from one set to the other is a little tricky. Okay, there's indigo. This set, I think, does have an indigo, yeah. So this one's a little darker, but it's close enough for government work, as my husband says. Oh, and then I can look to see what number it is. That's what I was going to show y'all a little bit. It's one of those websites I need to write down. Oh, I need to sharpen this. If you don't have a Tagal yet, get one. They are awesome. The pencil that is most difficult to use in it, which I can do it, it's just not quite. I have to press down hard, because it's a thinner pencil with, you know, flat sides. Sometimes I'll push. So it's a little more challenging. It's looser, whereas these are a thicker pencil and they go in quite well, so that's nice. And see if I've got an unsharpened Prismacolor. Well, that's pretty good right there. This is Sunburst Yellow. So I have to push a little bit on that one too, but you got to be careful when you push on these because they can break. But I like the short. You can't do a long one too. Anyway, I didn't know what was the big deal about these. Everybody talked about, oh, I've got my Tagal. Oh, you got to get it and all that stuff. And then I decided, all right, I'll go get one. And I wanted to get the clear one so I could see when it was full. And now I have 3 of them. And hopefully getting 4. Another video, someone said, maybe y'all can corroborate this, that see, I can't color and think at the same time. Sometimes I can't even think at all about what I'm doing. Now I lost my train. See, it's so easy. So easy to lose your train. All right. Well, if you remember what my train was, you can let me know. going to have to use Scarlet again on this. Our dog really loves my husband. Something about someone on a video. Okay, someone on a video. Nope, it's gone. That's embarrassing. Oh, oh, don't you break, Tip. I really wasn't pushing that hard. Talking about a dog and sharpeners, collaboration. No, I don't think it was. I'd love to do a buddy color with somebody. I still want to get the Streamlab thing going. I just need to do it. I just need to do it. So that more people can chat together, like for real chat, instead of just me chatting. Be kind of fun. Hope you can see what I'm doing. My husband's out there getting the camper and stuff ready for camping. We're gonna go camping this weekend, yay! It's one of our favorite places to go. Although I didn't want to go to this time. I mean, we've been to it too recent, but I gotta switch to cool gray. Probably need to write down indigo. Indigo. Of course it's indigo blue. Is there any other type of indigo besides indigo blue? I don't know. Cool gray 90. What was I using for cool gray 90? Probably cool gray 90. Oh, I was just using black. You can get pretty much cool gray 90 with just using the black. Whoa. Well, she was using this color the whole time. I wasn't paying attention. Oh, was it? Well, it's all right. If it was important enough, I'll remember it. Sometimes I can figure out what I said just by going through in my head what did I start with, what was I talking about almost before I went blank. Lime peel, interesting. Interesting. Lime peel. This is one of the ones that convert over really well, a lime peel. What is my husband doing? He's in the backyard. Oh, I need a snack. When is Connie coming on? I don't want to step over her. Probably noon, right? I know it doesn't matter if we step over people, but it matters to me. I don't want to miss things Connie says. I'll go back to indigo. Oh, that's cool. Sometimes I don't see why she uses certain colors together, and then when I put them together like the lime peel and the indigo, you get this cool little green. Well, that didn't work out. Probably should have sharpened that. Now it's gonna bug me, but I'm just gonna let it go. Let it go, let it go. No, go black all together. Go around that. I really didn't like that movie that much. I suppose I like the end. Yeah, definitely like the end. What did you like best? I liked it when it was over. No, in this case, I really did just like the end. $11:45. Okay, cool. Thank you. Thanks for letting me know. Okay. I feel like I'm done with this. All right. I don't have any I wonder if I could try. I could try some glaze. There's not really a, oh, there it is. It's not light. This might work. This is one of my Christmas presents from Steve, was jelly roll glaze. Make sure it's working. Oh, I'm not sure that's going to work very well on there. Yeah, I need it to be more opaque. These are really nice, but they're not opaque. See if the metallic probably won't work either. No. Really. I've got several paint pen sets coming today. I wanted to compare. So what I usually do with things like that is I get the Posca out, or another one of my favorites, excuse me, is the Jelly Roll White. And then I just it doesn't always want to work. And this is one of those times. Ah, there we go. That's too far down, but it's what I needed. This is too thin. Too thick of a line. Let's try the 5. I don't use 5 very often, but sorry, 0.05 or not 5. Yeah. Thanks. Maybe. It's good. Okay. What I'd like to have is this kind of jelly roll in other colors. There is black, but you know, I don't need that. I'm just wondering, this is the Moonlight. I wonder if it would work on top. It's probably too thick of a line. Yeah, and it's gonna just blob right in there. Anyhow, what I was saying before, what I do is use the white pen or the white Posca, whichever one decides to work that day. Always getting out of frame. And then I just go over it with whatever pencil that I want it to be, whatever color. Sometimes it doesn't like to go over wax very long. Well, I think that looks reasonably well. Probably got 2. Okay, so there's that. It doesn't really take that long to erase it. Erase it. It really doesn't take long to erase it. And then I'll take Gosh, what is wrong with my throat today? A color that's a little bit darker than I want. And then just color over. This is probably too small to really matter, but that's what I do is it works really well with Prismas because they're so soft. And these Artex are soft, but they're not as soft as Prismas. And they will glide over that pin. Hey Yana, how are you? You got a pond? Oh, that's awesome. I'm just doing little experiments. Let's see if I got some black paper. And I just put it up where I can't get to it. I was going to try to demonstrate this. That's watercolor paper. Let's see, do I have? Ouch. There's one in here. Yeah, okay. Okay, we're gonna try some here. Let's use the 10. Okay. This may or may not work, but we're gonna try it anyway. All right, so I've got this white Jelly Roll tin, and say that I want these streaks in the leaves, the lines in the leaves, to be a different color. This is probably too thick of a line. Five doesn't even want to work that well. Well, we can trade for the 8. These come in 3. Comes in 3. You can get, and I do find myself using all of them. Not the 5 as much, but okay. I think probably for the purposes, this is gonna work better. I do want to try Posca. We're gonna experiment. This one may be the one that didn't work. Oh. Zathras can never have anything nice. And you're going, who? Well, unless you watch Babylon 5, you probably won't know who that is. Let's try this one. Okay, all right. See if the Posca will work. I probably didn't shake it up enough. All right, well, anyhow. So I wanted these to be yellow. Then I use my Jelly Roll, or any white pen I think will work. I cover over the line, and then I come back with all right. Now see, this is what I mean by you want to get a darker color, a darker of the color that you really want. It's kind of hard to do that with yellow. I wonder if the neon would be any better. Whoops. I'm going to get a different color altogether just so I can demonstrate. Yellow's kind of different, difficult. All right, let's try this one. You just color right over it. Probably though, since I'm working on a green, oh, one of the little tabs came off. No, it's not fair. Don't come off. I hate it when demonstrations don't work very well. Alright, what are you trying to do? I'm trying to get it. Alright, let's try the dark green. Remember, you want it to be darker than you think you want, because it's white. It's gonna be, you know, muted. Anyway, so yeah, see, I'd probably get something even darker than that. But you go over that line and you get rid of the black line, and it looks more like the color that you put down before that, that it's next to. Anyhow, well, that wasn't a very good demonstration, but that's the way it's supposed to work. I mess up, so you don't have to. That's the motto of my channel. Yes, it's absolutely beautiful. Oh, yeah, I would agree, Yana. Since I got this book, I just love this artist so. And then Chris Chang, of course, is really awesome. Let me see, what did I use after that? I think I used all the same, except for the black. Didn't write the black down. Black. Okay. Now she's got the white coming out. I'm going to shake this up really well. Thank you. I'm thinking I should have pushed a little harder on some of these colors, but then you can't really tell from the computer screen if they're darker or not. Okay, I think that's coming out. And now we're gonna well, come on, Posca. We've come this far. That's my main gripe with Posca, is that you've got to sometimes prime it so much. It just drives me nuts. Ah, you know what? I think I was talking about before. was these paint pens. And they're just, I was trying to find a better version of Posca, so I went and I bought 3 different brands that are coming today. I'm going to test to see which one works better. Color over those a little bit, just to kind of keep the white from being so stark on that. Yes, one of the sets I'm going to get is the Thule. There's so many different ones that are probably all from the same manufacturer. It's not bad. It's not bad. You can't always tell from, from reviews if something's going to be good or not, because some of the reviews are by someone who got it for free. Now, that's not always the case, that if you get it for free, you're always going to give it a good review. It's just, now the ones that I do pay attention to that get it for free is when they have 3 or 4 stars. I go, okay, that person is thought about it enough, not just get it in the mail, thought about it enough to give it a proper review, you know, that there is something that's not right about it. I'm gonna lighten some of this stuff up in the middle. So I kind of pay attention more to those. Not exactly what I was looking for here, but I'm just fiddling. Fiddling until I get it the way I want it. Oh, it's not the way I wanted it, but the only way to do that is to erase, which I might do, but not on stream. I won't do that on stream. Yay! Oh yeah? Okay. So Thule, I think, is one of the ones that send you replacement nibs, right? Yay! What are we going to do next? Lime peel. Yeah, well, yeah. People definitely do. It's a shame. Yeah, what did you do to make yourself use other mediums? That is an intriguing thought. what I did for that was in December, and I kind of liked that, just randomly picking a pencil set and a secondary medium to use together to see, just because I needed to use them, but also wanted to see if they worked well together. There was only one that really didn't work very well. Well, it just didn't work at all. All right, now we're using Prussian green. And we're seeing if this has an equivalent. Prussian green, Prussian, okay. That olive and fern are so close. That's 2 olive. I think we're going to go with the olive green, which is number 104. Oh, yeah? Oh, is she? I do have the Ohuhu markers. I want to reorganize them into basic colors instead of putting them in a row like that are swatched out. Unless I can figure out, I suppose I can put my numbers. See, this is what I was going to show y'all. I got this off another channel, and I'm so sorry I can't remember what it was. Let me see if I can't go find it. It was 2 days ago. Oops. Sorry about that. On that one, maybe it was 3 days. And that wasn't it. I think. Yes. Jazzy Doodle Designs. Let's see. Can you see that? Best way to organize your color pencils DIY. Now in it, I think she says, this is my way I do it. Not everybody has to do it this way, but it makes it sound like this is the only way, but you're not. Anyway, Jazzy Doodle Designs. The jazzy part is one of her dogs that had passed. She was named Jazz. So, also, I think Coloring Bouquet did these two. She didn't say which ones. Neither of them did. But I just looked for these tiny stickers. They're to 200. Yeah, 240. Which I don't think I'm going to have any set that's got that many. But I have a lot of sets of 120 and 180. And the, well, probably I might get that close with the Ohuhu markers. Anyhow, since I did that, it's a game changer, one of those game changer things that is so simple and cheap. I didn't pay very much for these, maybe $5. I don't know. It's worth $5. And these are called Ruware 21 sheets. Anyway, there's a bunch out there. You can just go hunt them up. This one I picked not only because it had the right amount of color numbers, but it has blanks. So if you can find one that's got blanks, then, because you never know when you might need that. Anyhow, that's what I do. And then I had to write on the side of my swatch little booklet ring things what number it was, because I never really thought hard enough to remember the numbers of the pencils. I've always just done the name. But now when I'm searching for a color and I know it's sort of in the green area, then I can look at that and go, oh, okay, that's number 102. So I'm going to go find that. So much easier than digging through the pencils. I recommend that highly. It's really awesome. And then one thing she said too that she does is she does, this is something Kay didn't do, as you write down the number on there. Sorry about that. Oh, I need to sharpen that one. And since I like to divide my pencils up into color sections like that, I wanted to make sure I get them all in the my right spot. But I do every 3. So 12, 15, 18, 21, 24. That way I kind of can guess where these gaps are going to be. Because I know, well, this is 16, this is 15, but over here's 12, so there must be a gap in between that. And also I could just make a little mark that shows a gap. The thing with the Prismacolors is what I was thinking of, writing the number down. Whoops. Writing the number down here in like its pencil number, so that I can start maybe trying to memorize pencil numbers. Oh boy, I'm getting sleepy. I get fatigued sometimes. Well, I've actually had a problem with fatigue since Christmas. Yeah, that's a good idea, Jana. You see, I have a friend named Jana, and spells her name the same way you do. And so when I look at it, I think Jana. But I've heard it said over on Connie's stream that's Jana. And I actually went to school in 5th grade with a girl named Jana. But she spelled hers Y-O-N-A. So, anyway, I will figure it out eventually what to call you. I hope to call you friend. This is a Prussian blue color, Prussian green. This is olive. If you want me to make a little swatch chart thingy, which I'm actually working on, that adds these colors, the Artex in, I can do that. Anyway, back to the fatigue. Yeah, I'm like, okay, I probably need to go drink something. Yeah. You know, it's the same way with, it used to be, I think it was with Latin. They spelled the Y sound with a J. And then over time, the sound changed to a J. So when you see like the word Jehovah, it really I want to say the Hebrew language, it's Yah. So it'd be Jehovah. And then when the the Latins came along, the Romans, they spelled it with a J because that was their symbol for the Yah sound. And then over time, it became Jah. So Jesus was Yeshua. And of course, the Romans changed it to Yah with a J. And anyhow, that's a long way to say the J and the... You probably didn't want to know. I'm sitting there just... I'm such a squirrel person. I'm really bad. I lose my train. I've got too many trains on the track. It's like that all the time. So that's why we say Jesus instead of Jesus. And that's why we say Yana instead of Jana. Because I think you're in the Netherlands, aren't you? They spell it with a J. You didn't know you were going to get a linguistics lesson inside of my live stream. That's so funny. Hey, Kenny! I hope you missed that extreme deviation from art to language there. We'll just say it's Yana's fault. I'm just kidding. It's so not your fault. It's my fault. Languages are really interesting to me, so it's kind of fun. This is what I saw as the equivalent of Prussian green in the Prismacolor. This is olive green. It's very hard to see. It's hard to see on this too. Wow. It's very hard to see the word on here. And I believe that's why Kay on Coloring with Kay used numbers on hers. She used, I think, black, white numbers on black. Anyhow, then I saw Jazzy Doodles Designs did that with all of her pencils, and I go, oh, okay, I gotta find some of these things. So that's what I did. We'll just need something darker there. I wonder if I can find... Yeah, we're still... I bet she's going to come back and use... I'm watching Chris Ching's tutorial on this. But I'm thinking she's probably going to come back and do a darker color in there. Oh no, burnt ochre. Burnt ochre is one of those ones that doesn't translate over. There is nothing in, let's see, let me find it over here. Well, where are you, burnt ochre? There it is. Burnt ochre. come here in the browns. Sorry. Okay. This is their burnt ochre. And it's more orangey. You know what? I think I just discovered something. All right, I can't open this up. Just get it darker right here. All right, let's see. This is lighter than this, and it's more orangey. So that's why I decided just to go with the burnt ochre from Prismacolor. It probably doesn't matter. You know, it just doesn't matter. But, hey, why not? Why don't I give it a try? See what it does. 105. 105, the wolf. I don't know if that's what it is. It just sounds like a radio station. So this is what goes through my head. Really, really random stuff. How are you doing today, Kenny? All right, well, that's not so bad. I could probably use that. Yep, she's gonna come back with a black raspberry. Black raspberry, which I love. Black raspberry. Woo-wee. Well, I'm all right. Besides rambling about. Okay. I'm gonna have to move the book because there's just no choice about it. Besides rambling about. Words. Hey, Connie! I'm so glad you came. I heard you were going to be on later. Are you going to be on soon? Because if you are, I'm going to cut my stream so I can go to yours. Oh, Connie, did you know that now you do? You are in my Creative Companion book. You're probably laughing. See? There you are. This is January. It tells me, Shannon told me what days. I couldn't remember what days you did. And there you are. You're in my book. 45 minutes. Okay. Oh. Okay. You're in Kentucky, Anna, but you're from Latvia. Okay, awesome. So there they pronounce the J, yeah, also. Cool. Abraham Connie. Oh. I think I'm going to come in with that green because it's like, oh, that's better. Thank you. Thank you. I'm following Chris Ching. but I'm using Arctics. I am using Prismas on the ones that I don't have a direct or even a close match for. Not sure if I'm liking. Probably just keep tweaking this until I get it like I want it, but whoops. Yep, that's good. Darken this up a little here. I interrupted her laundry. I have the same thing that Emily does in her right hand, except mine runs in the family. I don't think my daughter has it, which is nice. All right, now we're going to go back to Carmine Red. Which is actually chili pepper. Chili pepper. Yeah, it really is chili pepper. Yeah, I did a thing here. Yeah, that's chili pepper. And that's this one. They were the closest of the reds. So that's what I decided to use. It's hot. Oh. What book are you coloring in? I have no idea really what they're talking about, but that's okay. That's okay. I don't need to know everything. I don't need to understand everything, even though I want to understand everything. Let me switch to right hand. Left hand, I mean. My other right. It's my other right. it's my other right. Well, that didn't work out really well, did it? I do. Not always successfully, but you know, I try. Well, I can't make these beautiful little arcs very well. It's low down, you know, on the bottom of the book, so it's just harder to navigate. Well, somebody was telling me in another live stream that this was the way to hold it, or to have it, to be able to do left hand, but you could also do it this way. But the problem is it's mainly lies in my right hand, because I can't hold it the quote proper way, and I have to hold it like this because my hand shakes. And so I just saw smudges. So you can color it right. Okay. Well, I can do it this way, but because I'm trying to get this whoosh, whoosh thing going, I'm holding it almost kind of extreme like that. I could turn it all upside down all together and do it this way with my left hand. I mean my right hand. See, I've got my hands mixed up. So you can tell me what way am I supposed to do it? because I will try all different ways. Now this is harder to do because now I'm having to look at the video upside down, which might not be a good thing. Oh, I see. The right way to color is the right way to color for you. But I think turning it upside down. Hey, Be Cozy. Is less frustrating to color the bottom part, but I just kind of like, all right, what is the best way for this one to... I'll switch hands often. How are you, Bee? We're discussing the right way to hold your book. I think this flower is going to be in the ugly stage for a really long time. Sounds like my husband is watching a... Oh, these little things are hard to do. What does it even look like? Is it the same flower? Oh, it's up here. Thank you, Kenny. I just follow the videos. Just follow the videos. Sometimes I do my own thing, and you know, if I got a vision for a page, then I'll do it. Use my own colors. My own color choices. Well, it's going to a good start, I think. The week. Except I forgot it. I had to be told it's not Wednesday, it's actually Tuesday. Oh no. Yeah. Yeah, we kind of had a rough start to the year. Steve's mother-in-law, Steve's mother passed. But we're all doing well. I know she's in a better place. Thanks, yeah. I wasn't super close to her, but you know, I'm sad she's gone. I'm definitely sad for Steve's dad's sake, but he's